Good day, great students. This is your Word 2019 in practice, Chapter 1, Guided Project 1-2, walkthrough. To download your file, the first thing you're going to do, where it says Step 1, Download, click the Start File link, then complete the project using the instructions below. Click the Start File. When you click the Start File, your file will start downloading. Once the file starts downloading, you will then click it to open. The file should be named your first name dot your last name. You'll click on the file, it will begin to open. At the top of the file, you will see the words Enable Editing. Click on Enable Editing. This allows you to actually edit the document. We're going to begin at Step 3 because Step 1 and Step 2 have already been taken care of for you. Step 3 says change the line and paragraph spacing for the entire document. In order to select the whole entire document, we press Control A. Selects the entire document. Click the Paragraph Launcher button. This is the paragraph section of the toolbar of the ribbon. Click the Paragraph Launcher button. This is the Paragraph Launcher button. You click it, it opens up the paragraph dialog box. You want to scroll down until you see line spacing. You want to change it from single to multiple. And you want to change that from 3 to 1.2. In the after paragraph spacing box, this box here, you want to click the up arrow twice until you get to 12 point. Once you have that done, go ahead and click OK to close it. You want to turn the Show Hide button on. If you're in the paragraph portion of the ribbon, click this button here. This is the Show Hide button. And you would like to delete the lines, the blank lines between each paragraph. So delete, put your cursor right in front of it, and hit delete. Make sure you scroll down all the way to the bottom and get everything. Scroll back to the top of your document. Make sure you deleted all the blank lines. Good, they're all gone. Step 4 says change the font for the entire document. Again, we're going to select the entire document, so hold down the Control button on your keyboard. Press the A button. When you press the A button, it selects everything again. We're going to change the font to Cambria. So make sure you're on the Home tab. The font section, you're going to click the drop down arrow out by Calibri, and you're going to scroll down until you see Cambria. Choose Cambria, and next we're going to change the paragraph spacing, the alignment, the font size, the style, the effects, and the color of the title. So we are going to select the title of the document, which is Online Learning Information. Once you have that selected, I'm going to go up top, click on the Layout tab, change the before spacing to 36, and change the after spacing to 18. Go back to the Home tab, and you're going to go to the paragraph section, and you're going to click on the Center button. Now our title is centered. We're going to click on the Font Launcher button. The font dialog box pops up. We're going to change the font style to bold. We're going to change the size to 24. And we're also going to change it to small caps. In the font color section where it says automatic, click that drop down arrow. And the first, second, third, fourth color, when you hover your mouse over it, it should say blue gray text 2. Select that. Once you have that, click on the Advanced tab. where it says spacing, normal, you want to click that drop down arrow and choose expanded. Expand by 1.2 points. Once you have all that down, go ahead and click OK. Step 6 says move paragraphs in the document and insert a heading. So we're going to scroll down in the document and select the last paragraph. Starting at SPCCD. And you want to make sure you get the paragraph marker as well. We're going to go up top to the clipboard section of the ribbon. We're going to choose a little pair of scissors, cut, scroll back up to the top of your document, and right before the word definition, place your cursor. And you're going to notice that on the paste button there's two halves, the top and the bottom. We're going to click the top half. And it pastes the paragraph that we just moved. Put your cursor right in front of the S, in front of SPCCD. And you're going to type, where are we now with online learning, question mark, press enter. And now your document should look like this. By the way, if you're making your changes to your document and you end up making a mistake, if you press Control Z on your keyboard, it will remove the mistake. But you have to press Control Z right when you make, as soon as you realize you've made the mistake. So the next thing we're going to do is select the paragraph that begins with hybrid course. So you're going to scroll down in your document and you see the one that says hybrid course. So I'm going to select that paragraph all the way with the paragraph marker as well. I'm going to move this paragraph using the drag and drop method. So what you do is when you highlight and you select this paragraph, you're going to click your left mouse button. And you're going to hold it down. When you hold it down, you see that when you start moving the mouse, you see that black marker moving on the screen? It's going to move, and wherever you paste, that's where you're going to drop your paragraph. So say I make a mistake and drop it here. Oh no, what do? Hit Control Z, hold down Control button, press the Z, it undoes it. So it's now undone, it's back to where it was. But I still need to move my paragraph, so I have it highlighted. I'm going to press the left mouse button while I'm inside the highlighted area. I'm going to move it to right in front of television or teleweb course. When I release it, my new paragraph has been relocated. Step 7 says format section headings in the document and use Format Painter. So select the first section heading, where are we now with online learning? Scroll up. Where are we now with online learning? You're going to select it. Click the font launcher. So go to the font launcher button. Make sure you go to the font tab. Change the font size to 12. Change the font color to blue-gray text 2. Change the underline style to double underline. Change the underline color to blue-gray text 2. Click OK to close the font dialog box. Make sure that the heading is still highlighted. Next, we're going to click on the Text Effects and Typography button. The Text Effects and Typography button is this button. You need to click on it. We're going to scroll down to the Shadow section, and we're looking for Offset Diagonal Bottom Right. It's the first option, or either Offset Bottom Right. It's the first option. Click it. Confirm the formatted heading is still selected. We want to go to the clipboard, select Format Painter. We're going to highlight the information, definition of online learning modalities, and all the formatting we did for this title is now transferred over to this title. Step 8 says format paragraph headings in the document. Select the first paragraph heading, online course. When we select online course, we want to make sure that we select the colon behind it as well. It's okay if you select the space, that little free dot that's behind it, but we want to make sure we definitely get the colon. Once you have online courses selected, click the font launcher button. You're going to change the font style to bold, and you're going to change the font color to blue gray text 2. You're going to select small caps and then click OK. Use the Format Painter to copy the formatting to the other paragraph headings. So we're going to make sure that we have this highlighted. We're going to go up here and double click on Format Painter. We're going to go down and highlight Hybrid Course. We're going to highlight Television or Teleweb Course. We're going to scroll down until we get to Web Enhanced Course, and we're going to highlight that as well. Until you turn the Format Painter button off, it is going to stay active. So go ahead and click it so that now it's turned off. Next thing we're going to do is correct any spelling errors in our document. So as we scroll through, we see that the word management is misspelled. If you right click on it, you get the context menu. The context menu pops up and the first thing in it says management. Left click on management. It replaces the incorrect one with the correctly spelled one. Scroll down until you get to potion. Even though the word is spelled correctly, it's used incorrectly. So we want to right click and we want to change it to portion. If you notice that you have any other spelling errors in your document, go ahead and ignore all of those. The only two we're worried about is management and potion. The last sentence of your paragraph is note. This is a definition of a non-online learning course which uses online learning tools. You want to make sure that you select from parentheses to parentheses. You have that in the font section. You want to click on the I to make it italics. The use the read aloud feature is on the review button. I'm still using an older version on my laptop, so it doesn't actually give you points for the read aloud portion of it. But if you need to do it, you're using 365, then you click on the review. You'll see the A that has like the little megaphone on it. You click that and it will start reading your document. So we're going to skip down to step 13. It says add document properties using the properties dialog box. So click on the file button, the file tab, and we're going to go over to where it says properties. Click the drop down arrow, go to advanced properties. Where it says title, we're going to type in online learning information. The subject is online learning, and the author is Tanisha Morris. Click OK. We're going to click the back button. We're going to File, Save As. Make sure we save it in our Downloads folder because it's a lot easier for us to know exactly where we saved it, so we know exactly where to upload it from. It should be your first name, last name, online learning -01. Click Save. You can minimize this window or you can close it. It should take you back to this window here. Once you're here, click on Upload My File. You're going to go to your Downloads folder. You should see your file. Click on it. Click Open. If you have finished with your file and you're ready for it to be graded, say yes, submit the file. If you had to stop in the middle of the video, do something else, you're not quite sure you're ready to submit, Click no, I'm not ready, and it's going to hold your file over here. And when you get ready, just click grade my file. So click yes, submit the file if you're ready to grade, and I am. Congratulations, you got a 100.